Hello, Flosstube. We're the real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Piper.
And Ronnie.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Okay. We're not like in the frame, right? Okay, here. We're centered. Good morning. It's the morning.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us. What did we do this week?
It was busy.
We had a busy week. So we wanted to say thank you so much for watching all of our videos. We posted a garden tour and there were so many comments on that. So thank you. Last week's video, we loved reading them all. We made a trip to the pool. We had some farm stand corn. What else did we do? We went to Lowe's to find some clearance plants. And
we got a few.
We got a few, and we worked. So are we going to jump right into questions, or do you want to do announcements first? Oh, we are on video 156, I think, and if this duck doesn't stop quacking.
Okay, so let's go into questions.
Laurel, Priscilla, are you still thinking about doing Liberty's Welcome? I'm doing one similar in size and loving it.
Yes, I would definitely like to stitch that, but not right now.
Right now, we have a lot to stitch right now.
I need to finish a few things, few of my bigger things before I add another bigger thing in there.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I gotta finish is my Christmas list, because I definitely want to put it out for this year.
Okay, so about that. So she put, that's what you had said in the car. So we have a list of stuff that we want to talk about.
But then we can't remember.
Right, and we didn't write it down yesterday. We were talking in the car and I was like, you said something and I couldn't remember. Okay, so my Christmas list. She put some pictures on the blog to kind of help you through the beginning stages of the pattern so you can look at it and match the colors up. So
it's really easy to figure out what color goes where.
Yes.
And I tried to not make the picture so big that you could
copy the chart if you don't have the chart.
Right.
So we're trying to be respectful of the designer.
Right.
So work with it. And she's going to finish it and then we'll do a more detailed. I'm going to try to start listing it out and start writing it out now.
Each color does not correspond
right throughout the pattern.
Right.
That's why it's hard.
Right, because I didn't do DMC 310 will be this and this in whatever color I chose. It's scattered through
she
different
changed the
symbols.
whole thing.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to write it out in words, but that won't be until she finishes it is when we'll post that.
But it's very self-explanatory if you look at the pictures.
Okay. Cynthia, how did you adhere all the bows and picks to the top of your trick or treat finish?
I glued them.
Hot glued them, but not all together. They were separate.
I glued the bow and then I glued the other things underneath, and then I added
kind of like she did with the
some
ornament.
more ribbon tails. Right.
Right, with the ornament finish where you glue the picks underneath.
That's another thing I wanted to say. That ornament finish, it relates to everything that gets finished. You do it exactly the same way, big, small, whatever.
But
if
not
it's
all
a square or a rectangle. A round one, we already did that finish at the Fat Quarter Shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if was that on their channel or our channel.
I think theirs, but not all of her finishes have a backing to them. So
no, I don't.
Right. So ornaments are the only ones that she does the backing to it, or if it's gonna show. But like a sign, you could do the back of it if you're hanging it from a sign.
But a lot of my finishes that are big, like the trick or treat, which we need to talk about too, there's more than one sticky board of fabric because I like to have a bunch.
Yes, we'll talk about that. A lot of you loved the finishing tutorial, so thank you so much. And we do plan to do more of those. We just have to get the time. Okay, so Kelly, will Trick or Treat be in the Etsy shop or just stores? We had a couple questions like that. It will be in our Etsy shop. It is not in our Etsy shop
probably 30 days
upon release.
Right.
So that's how it is with all of our charts. Right now, our Jolly July ornaments and our What's in My Cup series are exclusive to the Etsy shop in PDF form because we work on those on a weekly basis and we wouldn't have time to print them into everything else, and we're trying to find an economical way, whether it be lumping a series together or whatever the case may be, to print them. We do plan to have them in print, just not right now.
Probably after the first of the year.
Yes. All right, next. That was
but we are going to have other ornaments.
Yes.
That will go for stores too, right?
Yes. And Kathy, Hobby Lobby has little fences in the fairy garden accessories section. So if you were looking for that we talked about that last week. You can find them there, which is, somebody also said the dollhouse section. You can find really cute, maybe those wreaths. That's what she was talking about, is those wreaths that Mom used for the ornaments in the finishing tutorial.
They're in the dollhouse section?
She said she found some in the dollhouse section.
Okay, because I ran out and I had to go pick one off of my Prairie Schooler Christmas finish to do this last one. And I looked on Amazon, and Amazon, they were kind of expensive, like $8 for 4 of them. And there's no way I paid that. No. So I need to look for some.
Tammy, where do you get your ticking fabric? Joann's can be expensive. We don't have a Joann's anymore.
I think it came from Joann's. They might have some yes, they do have some at Fat Quarter Shop, because we had some in our bundles.
Yes, so we get ours now from Fat Quarter Shop. We used to get it from Joann's, and we'd use a coupon.
And on a happy fabric note, I'm supposed to get the samples for her.
For Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. It's through Henry Glass Fabrics, if you haven't heard about it yet. It's going to be buffalo plaid, so of course.
We're so excited.
All right. Next. Janine, did I miss what the color fabric is that you're stitching my Christmas list on? Actually, a few people asked this. What color did you dye it? Do you even have it in here?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like it was evening blue.
Evening blue.
With coffee tea dyed.
Follow our Rit dye tutorial. It's another video on our channel.
And then put it in the coffee tea for a little bit and...
Not a long time. You do flashes when you use Rit dye because you'll wash out the color.
I stitched a little bit on it this week, so I'll show you.
Okay. Wendy, what's the difference between Monaco and Lugana? Lugana is a little bit thinner, I would say. Softer.
Floppier.
Yeah, those are the words that we use to describe. Our Monaco it's not stiff.
And Lugana is not like 100% natural. There's something synthetic in there.
Yeah.
Something. We use the Monaco, which is 100% cotton. So it shrinks when you dye it.
Suzanne, I know your recipes are on the blog, but she was like covering herself there. I already know, it's on the blog. Is there a list somewhere of the recipes you have? We're trying to make her blog a little bit more accessible.
I think it was last year I did a post of all the recipes that we did, or the year before, like in the end of December or beginning of January. But all you have to do, if there's a certain recipe you want, is put Priscilla's 2000 into Google with whatever recipe, like Priscilla's 2000 zucchini casserole, and it'll come up. Priscilla's 2000.
I think she's saying she didn't know what recipe she was looking for, so if you have a list. But last year, at the end of the year in December, she always does like this year's finishes, this year's quilts, this year's...
I don't know if it was this year or last year that I did all those recipes, and there was a lot. And plus we have a yard sauce video.
Yes.
We're starting to get tomatoes.
Lots of you are making the zucchini casserole, so we're gonna try putting breadcrumbs on it and maybe baking it for a little bit.
I used to bake it when I first started making it.
And then we got lazy and we just put it on the stove, and it was 10 times easier. All right.
My big frying pan, though, you can put in the oven, so we could just do it the same way and then just put your breadcrumbs on.
I just thought put breadcrumbs on it with some melted butter on it, and it's gonna be delish. We eat it like every night, or maybe every other night, I'd say.
I didn't have it last night.
We wanted to.
We were too lazy to make it, though.
Barbara, would the new trick-or-treat pattern look good on that vintage Linda?
Yeah.
Yeah, the white would really pop on there. The white would really pop.
It would probably even look good on the gray, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, no,
you might have to change the cat color.
The white wouldn't pop, so that's the problem I'm having with my Santa.
Okay.
Elaine, any particular glue sticks you use with your glue gun?
I've had my glue sticks for like 1,000 years. I bought them when I used to have my craft business.
From Doris or something?
So we've been looking, because I'm like running low. We've been looking for where I'm going to get.
She uses the big, long
I used to buy them in quantities of like, I don't know, it was a box.
Like 3,000.
Like that. So.
Suzanne, when will new ornaments be offered? Soon.
Oh my goodness. Look at you.
Soon, Suzanne.
We just finished these.
Okay, Shocky, if you don't have sticky board, what's the next best thing to use? Mat board?
Order some sticky board.
Mat board.
So.
And you could lace it.
Right. But that's a little bit more difficult than sticky board. And sticky board, you definitely get out your wrinkles. And, you know, if you have to use mat board, I guess you have to use mat board or that foam core board.
What kind of dog, Candyland wants to know, is Piper?
Chihuahua.
An angry butthead. I mean, that's what she is.
She learned it from her sister.
Janae, sister or wife or what am I to her? Just brother, dad. Except I didn't understand why we were calling him. What do you mean? Janae, would the Whisper Linda be a good match for the Glitter Village? So there's a white outline.
Into the white with
Yeah,
that too.
there's a white outline. Maybe if you coffee tea dyed it. I think the Glitter Village would look really pretty on like a gray, like a darker gray. Not that gray is kind of light. How many, Mom, her name is just Mom, how many hours a day do you cross stitch, and do you do it in silence or watch TV, listen to podcasts, etc.? So before we started designing, I'd say it was a little less than we do now. Now it's our job, so we stitch more. You stitch what, a couple hours a day?
I don't think I stitch more. I think I stitch about the same. Sometimes I feel like I stitch less because I
don't know.
can't even talk. I got a lot to do. I don't know why.
It's that garden.
Our neighbors, when we were out there doing the garden tour, she was like apologizing for their grass, and then she's like, I don't like to mow the lawn. And I said, that's the only thing I like to do. I don't like to clean the house. I like to mow the lawn.
Yes. I don't.
I said the outside is cleaner than the inside right now.
We have a riding lawnmower, and I have yet to learn how to use it.
We used to have a riding lawnmower here too.
I feel like if I put it off learning, because then he'd be like, well, you know how, you can do it. And so right now, I don't know how. I don't want to break it. You know, that's your duty. I do weed whack.
My new lawnmower too is fabulous. He took back the first one.
Yes. I don't know if we told them this, or it was just
no,
a pain.
we did.
Oh,
I told them that he just left to go take it back. They took it back.
They were nice. So she got one that's easier for her to maneuver, and she can do it around her pots in the back. I just want to say something too. When you're watching the garden tour, that the annuals and the pots, those can happen in a season. What she's done in like her front yard and her backyard, that'll happen over years. So that didn't happen in 1 year. It'll take some time. So I know, like, I'm anxious for my yard to look like that, but you gotta wait for a little bit.
It was 5 years ago that I planted the first hydrangeas out here. So.
And a lot of the plants that we talked about out there, those will spread and you can plant other places. Because, I mean, if somebody's trying to go do that and make their yard look like that next year, like, you would pay an arm and a leg. You just gotta have patience. Better.
I had like those ugly bushes that...
Yeah, I have those in front of my house right now. So they're just like evergreen, the cheapest
landscaping materials
that they put in front of the house just to like curb appeal for a buyer. And I just want them out. They're gross.
But I think that they're for people that don't want to have to do anything
maintenance,
in their yard
low maintenance.
Ever.
Yeah, well, yeah. I would rather a hedge of hydrangeas. So, garden tour. So we're going to do a second Q&A out in the yard.
Because there was a bunch of questions. So if you have any more garden questions, if you put them here or put them on the garden tour video, we'll try to answer them when we do our...
Yes, we've gone off topic so many times right now. Let's stick to this. Kathy, what's the batting you use for your finishes? Leftover 2020 from 80-20, I think it is, right? 80-20 from like her quilts that she does. Right? The dinosaur. Hi, do you want to say hi? You're pretty early today. I mean, we haven't even gotten through questions.
He's probably pooped his pants.
Did you go to the pool yesterday? And swim like a big boy?
No.
Yes, you did. You did. You went in the lazy river.
That's it.
Yeah. No.
No, that was his foot. That was.
Rawr.
Rawr. Can you say hi, everyone?
Rawr.
All right, and blow him a kiss and say bye. Blow him a kiss. Blow him a kiss. Say bye. Bye.
Rawr.
Rawr. Now I gotta find the clicker. All right, I had to push the button like 17 times. Batting is leftover that you've used. So those squares of batting.
Right. Plus I have a roll that I had bought that I cut off of two for bigger ones.
Okay. Crystal, what do you think about Main Street by Country Cottage Needleworks on coffee tea dye green apple that you did, or do you have another suggestion? So she watched our Rit dye and she saw the green apple that you did.
That might be pretty. I would lean more towards a blue or a gray, yeah.
Blue or gray.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that too because I think there's a lot of
sky.
Yeah. And I think there was a lot of greens, like light greens like that, and peaches and stuff in the actual design.
Mm-hmm. We have those charts. We just haven't stitched it.
Yeah.
But I would probably do it more on like a grayish or a bluish so that it would look like the sky.
I think of the gazebo every time I think of that one.
Yeah.
And it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's
Patty,
a very cute series.
I love your different project bags. Where do you get these? So whenever we show them, we link the people below. So there's several people who have sent us bags, like Creative Carol,
On Etsy.
Denise from Goose.
On Etsy.
I'll get you one, yes. And then Nikki's Notables. We've had...
And we've had several viewers who don't sell them send us bags
some
too.
Yes. But we always link their shop below. Okay. Teresa, I accidentally bought 18 count Ada and I dislike it very much. Makes me think I should never try Lugana or Monaco. Will I be stuck on 14 count forever? No. Lugana and Monaco are 28 count and you'll stitch over 2. So it'll be bigger than your 18 count. It'll equate to the same size as a 14 count.
Right,
I would say
Right.
I would start with Linda.
Yeah.
The Linda
or
Holt.
Or that 25 count. Too.
25 count Lugana, the Lori Holt stuff that we've been using
because
as well.
You don't stitch over 1 square, you stitch over 2 squares on the higher counts. So,
but the holes are bigger on that Linda and the
and both of those
25.
fabrics are not that expensive that you could just try them.
Try it.
But if
you're stuck on 14 count, it's whatever you're comfortable
I'm going
with.
to show you a previous finish today that was 14 count. Nobody can tell but us.
It's beautiful. Stitching in Pearls, where do you find these finishing items in Walmart? In the seasonal section. Seasonal section. It's like in the front of the store.
Well, sometimes it's back by the garden area too.
Oh, over
like
to
in the
side.
fall because they have all the school stuff. If kids are home at school.
Quilt. Okay, they're going to Quilt Masu, do your designs use any fractional stitches?
No. And we do very little backstitch and very little French knots.
I don't think there's been French knots.
We're cross stitchers, not specialty stitchers.
We just do X's. Cindy, how do you know where to start a project on the fabric? It's up to you.
We start in the top left corner. We go about 2 to 3 inches down and start the chart there.
I would double and triple check your measurements for your fabric if you're cutting your fabric and starting up at the top, because you would hate to get to the not having a fabric. I've done that. So start in the top and work your way down. Some people fold their fabric into quarters and start in the middle. You do you. Whatever you want to do.
I haven't done that since like the 80s.
I find it very easy to start up in the top.
And I remember when I was starting up at the top and people would say, that's not how you do it.
There's no cross stitch, police. Do it how you want to do it. If you want to start in the
do.
right hand corner, you do that. If you want to start over here, wherever. Cindy, Aaron, do you have a list of all the patterns you've designed?
Do we? It's on my blog.
It's not. It's not.
No, but
I'm trying to get a website together. It's about at 1% done right now. I've got the name for it. So
well, that
right, 1%. I'm trying to hire Hunter. He said he's very busy right now, though. So
he doesn't know how.
Right, he would have to learn. No, we don't have a list of it, but yes, we need to get that together. I think that would be very helpful.
But if you have any questions, you can ask and we can figure it out for you.
We can figure it out. All right, that's all I have for questions.
Okay.
I wanted to say right now, giveaways are all going out today. I was under the weather for 2 days there, and then life happened. So they're going out today. As soon as this video is over, they'll be in the mail.
Okay, so we had Santa,
Jolly Claus was number 1.
Mrs. Claus.
Number 2 was Gingham Greetings.
Sorry.
Number 3 was Merry Mrs. Claus. And number 4 that we released in the Etsy shop yesterday.
It's Gingham Greetings 2.
Gingham Greetings 2.
And because we're all at home this year, the truck is carrying a home and it says home. I thought it was so cute. So.
In the Etsy shop now. Finished the same way that she did for the finishing tutorial.
I saw somebody already finished it too. It was very cute.
They finished all 4 of them.
Right.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for stitching them. Again, the colors were pulled from the
Be Merry Floss Pack.
Be Merry Floss Pack, except
At
for
Shop.
oh, and I wanted to talk
Chocolate
about
pie crust.
Nope, perfect pie crust isn't in here, except for cocoa bean. This, the lights on the windows, the yellow in the windows is supposed to be like the lights are on. We only stitch with one strand of yellow, and that's in the instructions on the chart if you're a reader. If not, I thought I'd mention that. You want to show that real quick so we can talk about this, so we can check it off? Okay.
Show him.
Whoop.
So, last week we told you that there would be another chart, another new release for next month, and this is Calvin and Trixie. And Trixie is a little witch, and somebody said yesterday it's Gary the monkey dressed as a witch in the cup. So, Calvin is dressed like a vintage cat, so he's black.
Trixie is Gary's stage name? Or so this is the newest in the Sip of the Seasons series. This is finished on
Planked Pumpkin from Leela May Designs on Facebook. They will make more if you want to get with them to order one, or they'll post one in their sales, but they are going to make them if you want one. So it's the perfect size for this.
So he will ship with the other, so
Right.
with Trick or Treat in October, Truckin' Along.
August
This will
3rd.
be our August releases. August 3rd is when it goes to shops. If you're somebody who pre-orders, you can pre-order from your
So this
local
is
shop.
28 Count Monaco that I dyed with charcoal gray. Is that the color?
Yeah.
And then coffee tea dyed. So
You love
he's the luckiest cat in town because he has a vine that grows pumpkin buckets and candy corn, and he's got his little witch in the cup. And
Calvin loves him.
wait till you see the
We
picture.
absolutely love those vintage cats, and we thought that it would be perfect for Halloween.
So to finish them, I did sticky board, and then I mounted that plaid fabric that we showed you that I got from Fat Quarter Shop last week. And what I'm hoping to do, because I didn't glue this down really tight, I'm hoping to take this off and add some of our Halloween plaid that will come in the mail next week
Oh, that's good.
to add another border around it.
Yes.
So then I made a bow with this plaid Halloween fabric, or Halloween ribbon, some black chalk, some more candy corns, and then a little, I think I got that at Hobby Lobby last year. They're like little tags, and there was a set of them.
Super cute.
But I wanted to be able to mount it on something that you guys could get, because right now you can't get the Halloween stuff.
You can get Christmas.
You can get fall, but there was nothing that I could use. Okay, and then we get a lot of questions about the pumpkin for Clovis and Stanley. And this is the smaller version of this pumpkin box. And it's got like 3 words across it, I think.
You can see like the stem at the top of it. So it is a pumpkin box. Where was it from?
Hobby Lobby. I thought that the tag was still on it, but it's not. But didn't you put that on the back of the chart?
Probably.
But this is the smaller one, not the bigger one.
Okay. Next. Trick or treat.
I forgot to tell you guys last week. So since I stitched this on black. Whoa. She almost fell off.
She's going for a carpet tie.
Since I stitched it on black, I did not stitch the black in her skirt or the black in the like mouths of the pumpkins or whatever. If you stitch it on a different color, you're probably going to have to stitch black in her skirt and the pumpkins' faces. But that's what I wanted. What else was there?
That's it. That's so on the majority of our charts, if there's black in there, because we're stitching them on black, we don't have to fill it in. But if you stitch it on a different color, fill it in. So that's what the black is charted for. I don't know.
And I'm not sure, like, if you stitch it on that chalkboard fabric, if it'll be dark enough to contrast with the gray that's in to make it buffalo check.
So you'll just have to see.
Show them the tag on this one more time so that. Oh, and then both of these fabrics are in stock at Fat Quarter Shop if you want your finish to be exactly like that.
Yes, the orange polka dots and the picnic, was it? Picnic. I'll link them. 5015375 is the SKU number. It's a 14.17 inch by 24 inch pumpkin. Jumbo. Fall
And
2020.
there's metal leaves up here in the raffia, and I left it all because I thought that like these wires that are curled like vines would be. So I left all that.
All right, previous finishes.
All right, this is Blessed Bee. Did I already show this?
No.
With thy needle and thread. So that's a thrift store frame that I chalk painted, and then I added sticky board in the back with fabric on it, and then mounted the stitching on the top. Put a bow and some of my favorite thistle-y things. This goes with my sunflowers and bees. This is the July wordplay. Like I said, there's one that's stitched on 14 count, and this is it. So I don't know how many years ago I did this, but I was coffee tea dyeing my fabric, and I used Ada.
You changed colors on that. I think.
Yeah,
I think you made a DMC conversion.
Right, I did DMC on all of them. I didn't use any fancy floss.
Yes. Okay. Whips?
Yeah, yours.
All right, so I started and finished the home. So Gingham Greetings 2.
So Chelsea has 4 new ornaments for our tree. I have to stitch them still.
That was in this bag. This is a Creative Caro bag. Then next up, I had a new start because I need one. This is Prairie Schooler book number 202, Evergreen. And I'm doing them separately like little ornaments. So I started up here with this guy. And this is on 28 count Linda, the vintage country mocha, is it? So your white would really pop. This
27 count Linda.
Sorry, 27 count.
28 count is Monaco. 27 is Linda. 25 is that Lugana.
This is what they had asked if the trick or treat would look good on, and I think it would. I think the white would really pop on there. And it's super easy to stitch on.
Right. I can't wait to see it done in different colors. But just remember, you're going to have to stitch your black
Yes.
skirts and mouths on the pumpkins.
All right, and then I did a new start. This is the Prairie Schooler book 188. I decided to do a Halloween ornament. So I started the one up in the top corner. And I just pulled from my fancy floss stash. And I got to the cat. I have back stitching there to do. I was watching Real Housewives Beverly Hills. All right, that's
Real
my...
Housewives in New York. Did you watch that? Oh my goodness.
Not yet. I got you. They've
That
just
was
been
bad. Ooh, doggy.
sloshed lately. It's like a frat house.
Is that what you're done?
Yes.
Okay, so I stitched him.
All week.
Love him. Was that nice?
No, it was a lot.
I messed up somehow in the charting of his overalls, so I had to rip it all out and fix it.
It's okay. At least you got it good for them. All right, this is the blue. So what do we think?
Evening blue.
Evening blue.
I finished the comforter on the bed and the rest of the bed. The pillow and everything. So if I just keep plugging away a little bit a week, I'll get it done before Christmas. I worked some more on Buzz of the Bees. I need to get this done so I can get it out.
This is pretty fabric and it pops.
I think it's
You're
the same
almost done.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Same. Same Steve.
Yep, I'm
Oh,
almost
this is
done.
mine.
I can't wait to get it out. And there's Chelsea's behind us,
Both of
if you can
these.
see it. And then I started Jolly. So I messed up on his hat, and I was so aggravated, I just restarted it. So I outlined his hat. I just have to stitch it. This should take like a half of a day, but had some problems there. Can't count anymore.
It's really difficult. We both.
So that was what I worked on this week.
What do we do next? We received
Gifts. What's new at Fat Quarter Shop?
We received lots this week, so thank you. This was from Robin, and she sent this beautiful card, which is
Very
like
pretty.
perfect, right up your alley. A very nice note, and she sent this. If we don't have it, we could keep it. If we have it, we could use it as a giveaway, and we have this.
Yes.
Well, I do. You have it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can use
Put
it as a
it
giveaway.
in the pile.
Put it in the pile. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
And then I'll do this from Creative Carol.
She had sent Cash a stuffed dog, and she had sent me a Christmas decoration, and this is Chelsea's Christmas decoration. It's like a Christmas tree that snows.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So I can't wait to see this at Christmas time.
Cash is
And
gonna
Creative
have a
Carol
fit.
is the one that makes a lot of the project bags that we show.
Yes. Allison's, oh, this is a card we got. This is from Suzanne. Thank you so much. With a beautiful note inside. Allison sent this to be used as giveaways. And here's this. She said one had been cut into, and then these have never been used. So beautiful beige, Ada, and
She
lamb's
sent
wool.
us a very nice note.
Thank you so much, Allison. This needs to go in here.
Yes. You need to read the rest of it. We'll give that away next week.
These were so cute. So this, oh, this, here we go.
She found these on Etsy, and she had to
From
get
Tammy.
them for us. Cute little chickens.
And if you're interested in them, she said she has no affiliation, but they're called On the Wall Charm is the Etsy shop.
So cute.
They're adorable. And they have a little name tag on them called Nugget. I keep mine in a bag so it can go home with me. But aren't
Very
they cute?
So thank you so much.
I'll put that right here so we can send a thank you. And then what's new at Fat Quarter Shop? All right. So Lori Holt has been busy. She's got the new stitch cards. This is set E.
I think they're really cute.
Patriotic, summery. That puppy's adorable. The Prim Stitch series. This was the first one, number 1 of 12. We have to get going on this. Then there's American Spirit by It's So Emma. So now you can purchase just the pattern if you weren't involved in the Stitch Quarterly Club. It's
And I
on their
did the
website.
finishing on that piece.
Then these are amazing. They are the cross stitch line keepers. So if you have
They
trouble,
are like what I told you. They're
Bobby
bobby
pins.
pins that slide on your thing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
very smart.
yes. So you will
You
to
just
keep
slide them on your chart.
yes to keep them in to kind of keep your place on the chart.
Mhm.
I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. And then this adorable bag. It's like it reminds
It's a
me of
project bag.
picnic basket. Yes. I thought that was the cat for a second, and I was like, what is he doing? This is by Lori Holt. It's the Prim Project Bag. It's adorable. I absolutely love it. So you can keep your stuff in it. It's also one of those like canvasy bags that you could stitch on. A lot of people have stitched on these. Mesh, sorry. You could like do your initials or something really fun with that. All right, and then the Prim Sheep. This is the needle minder for the Prim Stitch series. All right, so we'll talk about that later. Okay, giveaways from last week. We had those, right? Ziploc. Ziploc. So Ziploc. All right. So the winners. The first one was from Deb at Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. That's the magazine that we've had 2 designs in so far. We've got our 3rd turned in and we're ready to go.
Can't wait to see it.
Well, you've already seen it. We can't wait for them to see.
No, can't wait to see the magazine.
She's offering 3 magazines to 1 magazine to 3 winners. All right, the winners are we know how to do this, okay? Email us. Even though she's going to be mailing it out, email us your information and we're going to forward it on to her. The first winner goes to Long Dog Stitcher. The second one is Lori Seafeld. And the third one goes to Laura Benham. Thank you so much. All right. Number 2 was the Floss Fix, and this was the Ocean Blue Classic Colorworks. You get 6 Classic Colorworks. Take out all the numbers. Can we edit the video just to remove all numbers from the video? You get 6 classic colorworks. I saw somebody posted that they got in, so there was somebody that might have dropped out of it, or they made more openings. I don't know what the case is, but if you're not part of this club, it's an amazing club to be in. You can build your fancy floss stash. So awesome. So Ocean Blue goes to Lynn Ellis. Congratulations. Number 3 is 3 opportunities to win Clovis and Stanley. The actual the chart and the PDF went into our Etsy on Thursday night. This goes to Needlegram 3, Amy Clayton, and Donna Hamilton. Woohoo! Number 4 from Fat Quarter Shop is Autumn Hill. This goes to Carrie Belt. Congratulations. This is Plum Street Samplers. This is super cute. Number 5, Saltbox Quilt Sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread. Laura Coughlin. I can read. It's okay. Number 6 is Our Hearts by With Thy Needle and Thread, and that goes to Cheryl Scholl. Cheryl Scholl. Say that 10 times fast. All right, number 7 is The Stitching Bee by Little House Needleworks, and that goes to Cindy Orton. Are you eating your breakfast? Good job. Number 8 is Starlit Snowflake, and that goes to Angela Williamson. Hi. Number 9, the Little House Needleworks Firehouse. This is part of the Hometown Holidays series.
Yeah, it's right over there. It's right over there. I threw it over there. She finished it. No, further to the left. Further to the left.
Hold, please. I had to finish this week. How did I forget about that? Oh, doggy. All right, well, well, hold, please. Off your phone. It's time to come back to the show. I had to finish this week. The Firehouse by Little House Needleworks. So this is part of my sale. What's the sale? Neighborhood?
No. Oh, we did a stitch along for Hometown Holidays.
I know, Hometown Holidays, but I'm also
Hometown Holidays.
But I'm also counting this as my neighborhood sale.
Oh.
So I can check that off my list. What is it? The house is on the neighborhood sale.
I know, but I can't think of it.
All right.
It's like the when you do a realtor thing.
What? A show?
Parade of Homes.
Parade of Homes. Parade of Homes sale with Fat Quarter Shop. I'm counting it. My homework's done.
All right, get it off your head.
Oh, sorry. Can you finish this week for me?
I don't know.
Somebody asked in the comments, since I was filming, am I going to be finishing my own ornaments from now on? No, since I watched it, and I said I didn't watch it, I was filming. Okay, next. Did you take something?
Why would I take something?
I'm missing one.
Right there? Right there?
Yes, excuse me. It's. I've never been more self-conscious to like have a little cough or a little tickle in your throat or sneezing. Like if you're at a store and you're sneezing behind your mask. I mean, I feel like there are 70 death stares automatically looking at you. Like just. Okay. Number. What are we on? Did I say who won this?
I don't know.
No. Number 9 was the Firehouse, and that goes to Rose Smith. Thank you, Rose, for being patient about winning. Thank you. Sorry. All right, number 10, 11, and 12 are all from LaDonna at Sampling of Memories. She turns our cross stitch into needlework notions. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Number 10 was the Jolly St. Nick fob, and that goes to Jana Rice. Number 11 was Buzz of the Bees, and that goes to Leah Dosh. And number 12 is Honeybee, and that goes to Sarah Pate Daniel.
And she does have some of our new things in her shop, and she does have a box coming to us, so we can show you the new ones next week.
Yee-hoo! Then number 13 was the 3 opportunities to win the Merry Mrs. PDF. The first one goes to Stacy Wartenia. Yes. The second one goes to Sherry Plachinsky, I think, Plockinski. And number 3 goes to DL Starley. And number 14 was the pick a chart in the Etsy shop. There's 3 opportunities to win. The first one goes to Gabriel Fuentes. So you'll just email us your pick and I can send it to you. There are PDF charts in our Etsy. You're getting a PDF, so it'll be emailed right back to you. Number 2 was Brenda H. And number 3 is Jean Kenna. Woo!
Congratulations.
Right, okay. You won. All right, next up we have giveaways for this week. And we're going to simplify it a little bit. So there's going to be 4 opportunities to win this bundle. So in this bundle, you're going to get the Lori Holt Prim Stitch Needle Minder. You're going to get a set of the Line Keepers. You're going to get the American Spirit Chart, the Prim Stitch Series First Chart, a set of the Stitch Cards Set E, and her beautiful project bag.
So 4 opportunities to win that
This
little bundle.
Set.
And that's all from Fat Quarter Shop.
That's number 1. Number 2 is from our viewer Robin. You're going to have the opportunity to win Plum Street Samplers Mary 2. Number 3 is 3 opportunities to win Gingham Greetings 2, the PDF. Number 4
is 3 charts of your choice from our Etsy shop.
3 opportunities to win 1 chart of your choice from our Etsy shop. Yeah, you're just giving.
Sorry.
3 opportunities to win a chart of your choice. That was number 4. Number 5 is going to be 3 opportunities to win that.
What?
This.
Oh,
October Truckin Along.
because we'll have the charts by then.
Yep. Number 5. 3 opportunities to win. It'll be chart form. Chart form. Paper copy.
Okay, so there's still a lot of prizes to win, just smaller numbers.
It's easy to keep hold of. We're bad with numbers today, so that's a good thing. Okay, so what else was on your list? Did you have a list? I had a list.
I
Where's
forgot
your
to bring a
list? You didn't. It was here. I saw your paper plate or whatever you put it on. Okay, so the black on the witch we talked about, yellow on the house with 1 strand of yellow. Leela May will be making those pumpkin boards. I think they'll be posting them with their wood sales. They only do that once a month. It just happened this past week, so it'll be next month.
But if you need to ask them to join their group and then
follow the instructions.
Or they might post them in Stitching with Housewives too.
Yes, I'm not sure. Garden
if
tour.
you aren't part of our group, come join our group Stitching with Housewives. Yes, the garden tour is up, and if you have any garden questions, not that we're experts or anything,
we're
but
amateurs. And mine wasn't on there just because I couldn't get it done in time. So we'll post
next month. Yeah, they'll both be there, or she'll do a separate one this month.
Yep. The freebie that we posted is still available. So the PDF is there on the link on Mom's blog. And we have seen so many amazing
Cute
finishes.
Yes, so
Some
many
people
different
did
colors.
tea towels, and they changed the color of the word to do different. I mean, make it your own. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. And for those stitching it for somebody, I know that they will absolutely love it. It's so amazing. What else?
I think that's it.
Okay. Oh, you can talk about this one, Vicky.
Right.
So Vicky posted, and she did
In our Stitching with Housewives group, she did Clovis, and she did him on a black background, and she made him gray, and it was really cute.
Awesome. Super cute.
So it's fun
River
to see
Rocks. I
different.
think she did.
I didn't
I think.
remember, but it's just fun to see different interpretations.
Yes, we don't mind at all.
And these, there was a person, I just looked at her and I just liked her picture on Instagram while Chelsea was changing a diaper, but she stitched them on coffee tea dyed and then did a lot of teal accents instead of the green. Really cute.
Yes, make it your own so it
She had
matches
all 4 of them done.
your decor. I mean, it's your house that you're putting it in, right? This week we have
We got to stuff a lot of charts this week.
chart
so.
packing. There's a sunflower
Maze.
maze that we're gonna try to attend go to, take some pictures.
Yep, so hopefully we'll have some pictures of that.
Hopefully we'll have tomatoes for yard sauce.
I think I have enough right now to make some.
Okay, well then we can make some. If you haven't seen that video, yard sauce is what we
But I'm like not
freeze
tired
our-
of eating them fresh yet, so
yeah.
I don't know that I want to give them all up.
She eats them with cottage cheese.
Well, I do different things with them. Like I chop up the cherry tomatoes with the cucumbers from the garden, and I do like a balsamic dressing on them.
That's very
I
good.
love that.
Or green beans, fresh green. She's been eating green beans raw too. We don't have enough to cook because she's eating them all raw.
No, it takes me 2 days of green bean picking to get, because I got a bunny again.
She's upset. She had that bunny that ran through the video in the garden tour video.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
out
thought you
there.
guys were going to see a murder.
Yeah, Ronnie's very quick, but she hasn't gotten this one yet. There's also chipmunks back there that are digging stuff.
Antagonizer.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a busy week. We hope to see lots of your finishing and stitching. Share, and the Stitching with the Housewives group on Facebook is any of your crafts. So if you're a quilter, if you are a punch needler, whatever you want to crocheter, knitter,
We just asked
put it on there. Just
that it just
PG.
be about crafts, or a little bit of decorating is
Yeah.
fine too, but no selling anything, nothing political.
Yep, we try to
Just-
keep it just a friendly, happy place. We want you to come in and enjoy. Kick your shoes off and just...
And no posting of
breathe.
any charts.
Yes, so make sure that you can post. So when you're posting a picture, you would post a picture of the front of the chart and not the actual design, because again, there are people that are out there
There's
that will
copyrights
copy.
on these charts.
But there are people out there that instead of buying the chart, they would just copy it from a picture. So we want to make sure that we are giving credit to the designers who work extremely hard to put them out there. All right.
So follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's 2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you can see more of everything. And Calvin
And Trixie.
and Trixie will be on the blog today. I haven't put him on the blog yet, so
Do you want to say bye? Come here.
he'll be on the blog today, so you can get more information about him. But he's the Sip of the Season charts, and those are 6 inches by 8 inches on 28 count.
All right. Do you want to show them the new ornament? No, Dinky. We're trying to wean off the binky.
Right, she came here the other day and she's like, have you noticed? Have you noticed? And then all of a sudden, pops it back in.
Yeah, so he got some mosquito bites and he was really fussy with that. He wasn't feeling so well at the beginning of the week either. He's better now, he's fine. But he's got that allergy to mosquito bites, and so it just... and then I have started wearing a wrist brace at the bee. The wristband at night. I tried Arnie Care, somebody recommended, and that didn't do enough for me. And then I tried Blue Emu is what she told me to buy, so I bought that, and I've been trying both of those. What does a bee say? It says bzzz. Okay, guys,
So if you get your finishing inspiration from us, tag us, tag my blog. We didn't ask a question. We'd love to see your
what's your question?
projects. Well, let's do this. You've seen the 3 new charts
Yeah,
for
Mom.
Halloween. Which one do you like best?
Okay.
The
Calvin and Trixie, Trick or Treat.
October truck,
Yes.
or Trick or
I love
Treat?
it.
Where go?
Where'd it go?
So be a subscriber, like the video, and then a comment with your numbers that you want to win, and win a prize.
Yes. All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.
Baby, baby, baby. Damn, Mama.